And we'll do this. Right. We're starting this off with a bit of tech support because I don't understand how mics work, I guess. So you're gonna be hearing me a lot of the time. You know what? We'll turn off the jazz for now. Let's see if I can figure out some changes, okay? So first things we're gonna do, we're gonna naturally turn the gain up a bit. We're actually, you know what? We're gonna do something a bit different. We're gonna move this up a bit. Then we're gonna check. Okay, how do I sound now? I could be louder. Okay, what about now? Uh, yeah, I think it sounds okay, but it's not great. I just want to turn on the gain a lot. Like, because it just doesn't sound good. But yeah, I do sound quiet when I do it. Like, I don't understand. Like, how do I turn that up? Like, if I do this, does that change anything? No? What if I do this? Okay, checking, test. See, yeah, it still sounds quiet, and I've got no idea why. I'm gonna turn this up to max, and then I still sound quiet. Let me turn my gain up a bit. Maybe I can have it my gain on, but not to the level it was before. Like here, like that's fine, right? Yeah, that's fine. And then if I do like this, I'm sorry I'm repeating. It's gonna happen. If I move this up a bit like here, do I sound better? I sound like slightly better. But I don't know if it's because of this. Hold on a second. Like, I'm checking now. Yeah, I don't know. I don't appreciate it being too loud, but like, that's the best I can do. And then, you know what was really annoying? Okay, that's fine enough. Wait, let me just check how I sound with this on. Right. I'm going to do a load of talking while this is on, just to check if I can, see it when it's on. And then I'll be pausing it. Yeah, okay. I sound okay. I think I sound okay. So yeah. Couple of problems still with this whole thing that I don't know what's changed. I mean, I got the webcam, right? And since then there's been a couple of problems, but I don't think they're the webcam based, because the only problem I could see with the webcam was the weird camera. Not camera, microphone. But yeah, I don't know. It's weird because I'm not entirely sure that what I thought was the volume slider is actually the volume slider. And the gain thing, like, I don't understand why I don't sound louder, because to me, I sound decently loud. Like, I sound pretty loud to me. And I'm not sure if there's maybe something I'm missing in, like, settings or something, There's always a chance. The whole point of this stream is it's kind of scuffed. So if you're coming into this and going, what the hell's happening? That's just how I am. especially on this stream. Especially these past couple streams. I've honestly been there's been a lot of scuff, and I'm not really sure why, because you'd assume the scuff would start when I first started, but no. Hold on a sec, I'm gonna try this. Like, I'm hoping this maybe helps a bit. I just wish it wouldn't be as loud for me as it is. Hold on a second. I think I sound okay. Yeah, like I'm not loud, but I'm not bad. I don't think I'm bad at the very least. I've got no idea how to gate it so that you can't hear my clicking, which is annoying. I think that's my biggest annoyance, is that I feel like you can hear my clicking a lot more. Or maybe you've always been able to, but I haven't been able to hear it back because I haven't had the thing where I can hear what is going into my mic. But yeah. Anyway, let's actually start the thing that we're planning on doing. So tech support's done. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna change this to like just regular jazz lounge now. We're gonna try out the twist format because I want to give it a shot. I know it's been like blimmin' 2 weeks. No wonder I'm blimmin' back to Hearthstone. But I mean, it's just a game I like, right? It's really relaxing to play as just like a thing to play. You know, it's one of those things where you just sit back, you relax, you don't have to really think too much, or at least you don't have to think when you're playing it like I'm playing it, you know? Let me just switch over to it, because you may as well, right? So yeah, I've been playing a bit of the twist format. I think I got these cards because of it. It's been relatively fun, honestly. Like, I was a bit worried last time I watched it, or last time I saw stuff about it. But honestly, I think it's been really good. Like, it's just like dungeon runs and stuff, except you're playing against other people, which is effectively what duels was. But so it's duels. These are characters that are duels, except you have pre-made decks that have been balanced all the way up to like how many cards you have in your deck has been balanced. I'm sure they're not completely balanced. Like, I feel like I've been playing for a bit, and the higher I get up, the less I see like Illidan and Cthulhu, and the more I see just Arthas. Like, I'm gonna take a shot in the dark here. I think Arthas is the most powerful of these guys, because I've been seeing a hell of a lot of him, and he is fun to play. There's a reason I bought him, but like, it's him, and then I see like Leroy Jenkins a fair amount, so I think he might be a bit powerful. But yeah. I'm gonna play some Cthulhu for a bit. I think it's not the most powerful. I think, obviously, as I said, I think I've said who I think the most powerful is, and I don't see a lot of Cthulhu the higher I'm getting up. And I'm not getting that high. I'm getting to like, I'm in like silver 3 or something. Like, I'm pretty low on the leaderboard. But I mean, it's the first time I played Twist, so it's done something right? It's got people to play it. And if they can do this kind of stuff, I don't know if they can do this kind of stuff regularly, like how regularly they could do this, but I think if they could bash out something like this every, I don't know, like maybe every quarter of a year, like every 3 months, I think it would do a lot to make the Twist format actually a thing. And the idea of going, oh, you can use these if you buy like a pack of like a set that no one cares about because it's been out. Well, I know people care about it. I mean more like nobody plays it anymore. If you can go, hey, you know that thing that no one plays anymore? Hey, buy a pack from it. Like buy one pack, and it might be cool to actually do that. I think that's a cool idea. I think they've done a good job here because it's making it so that people actively think about buying these. And if they can get like one person that buys it, then they've already sort of done their job, right? Because that's what one more thing that they would normally not get. And I'm sure this was a lot of time, but equally I'm sure that I know that this is a skin you can get. I wouldn't be surprised if that's a skin you can get. If all of these are skins, I know Arthas is, if all of these are skins, then they didn't have to spend much on the skins. They had to spend something on the abilities, but I don't see that as being a hugely hard thing to program based on them like being similar to other abilities that exist in other stuff. Like Arthas, for example. He has something where you spend corpses and you can use that to lower the cost of stuff in your hands depending on how many corpses you use, and you have a max of three, right? Generally, at least in my opinion, like I feel like that was already a card, like either a card or a hero power that already existed from like duels or something. And so to just go, hey, we're gonna take that and put like a different art on it or something, like that's not a huge thing that they have to do. This one's quite fun to play, by the way. Just legendary elementals that also allow you to do the invocations. I think that's a cool idea. It's a really cool idea. So I was debating whether to play Hearthstone or RoboQuest today. And the reason I went for this instead of a RoboQuest is you saw that I've got some problems with my setup just in general, right? What's the best way of putting it? I'm completely clueless when it comes to this stuff. And I'm not really sure, like, how to... I'm guessing gain is effectively volume, but at the cost of quality, I guess. But the thing I don't understand is I've got it so that I hear myself back, right? And I sound like borderline too loud to me. And I don't have like insane hearing or something. And I'm borderline too loud for me. And yet people were coming into the chat and they were saying like, you need to turn yourself up. You are well, like too quiet compared to the game. And the game wasn't on really loud. I'd say like 10%. It was probably on like 10%. And so I'm not really sure like what the problem is or how to solve it, because my general shtick was like, okay, well, if I want more volume, I either turn this thing that's on the mixer to up my volume, or I up my gain, and those were the two options. And apparently then either there's a third option or there's something more I should be doing, because it's not working, right? It's not producing enough. It's not producing enough volume to outdo what I need, right? And I'm not really sure why, because unless it's randomly doing my headphones, but it's not. It's using the right device. So I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what to do. Is it like, okay, what does this do? What's the difference here? Did it double my audio? Let me have a look. Does this double my audio? No, it doesn't. Okay, I have no idea what that means. I clicked a button and I hope it's done okay. I'm just clicking buttons at this point, if I'm being completely honest. I'm just clicking buttons. Do you think there's people that this... Because I just thought about this for a second. Obviously, I'm never going to do that because it would defeat the whole point of the hobby. Are there people that, like, don't buy bots, like, necessarily, but instead what they do is they just have, like, a bunch of tabs open, and the bunch of tabs are all in there, like, get their thing? There must be, right? There must be people who just have a bunch of tabs open with, like, different accounts they have. Because, like, I know a couple people that have at least 2 accounts, right? And so they could get themselves at least 2 viewers. And then if you count stuff like Nightbot and stuff, or like those like I don't know what they're called, like programs or extensions you add to your stream to sort of do announcements or do like exclamation mark, you know, something. They've got to do something, right? Anyway, let's go through like the last week. So last week I was on holiday, so you'd think I'd get a load of stuff done, but actually most of it was just me sleeping, honestly. So what I was doing was Monday we played. What did we play? I have bad memory, which really doesn't help in this context. I could just check, I guess. Oh, did we play? We played Binding of Isaac, and then it sucked because I couldn't get the game catcher to work. And so we instead started playing something else. I think we started playing, like, Slay the Spire or something. Something like that. So that was a bit of a stinker of a stream, if I'm being honest. I wasn't 100% happy with that. It was me trying something new and failing spectacularly, you know? But at least I tried something. That's literally the only way I can sort of get myself going at this point related to it. But you know, you win some, you lose some. Then there was on Tuesday, what was it? I didn't do anything, did I? No, I didn't really do anything. I was thinking about that for a second and then I realised, nah, there wasn't really anything that got done. I mostly just sort of chilled. I think that's, like, it's just how I like to spend, like, my holidays a lot of the time. It just, you know, like, being able to sort of turn off your brain. It's what I like doing a lot on the days I'm not streaming, just sort of turning off your brain and not really thinking about it. So I have a lot of fun doing that. So that's effectively what most of my holiday was. But on Wednesday we played some more Rogue Trader, and you know, I was delightfully surprised because I expected the sort of final act, which I'm assuming this is the final act, by the way. I haven't checked that, but I'd put put it very likely that it's the final act. Normally those ones are very, very quick. You know, they're very much one of those ones where it's like, okay, we need to get this over with. How do we get it over with? Just quickly get through this bit, you know? But this one was a bit different. There's like a lot to it. The fact they added a new faction just for that final bit is something I really didn't expect them to do. I kind of expected Chaos to just be it again. I've talked about this before, but like, the amount of times they just default to Chaos as being the like big bad is so much that I just kind of assume that's the norm at this point. And it's been fun to fight the Necrons. They're a bit boring to fight, but also there's not really much to compare them to, because like you try and compare them to like cultists, right? And the cultists they weren't particularly entertaining to fight. You had to give them unique mechanics to make them interesting. Or at least in my opinion you did. So I can't really say that they're incredibly interesting. Do I want to freeze him? We do want to freeze him. We're gonna play this. We're gonna get a cool. He's not very cool, is he? I mean, he looks kinda cool, I guess. I can't believe we didn't get... I guess we need to get Unholy to get the proper big things. And the heal's pretty good. I guess I really shouldn't complain, but I do like complaining a lot, so I'm probably still gonna complain. By the way, sorry if it sounds a bit, like, sharp. Again, I'm a bit of a noob when it comes to this stuff, even though technically I've been doing this for a while. You could make an argument to say that, like, I'm not a veteran at this point, because I'm nowhere near a veteran, but you could make a solid argument that I'm, like, I should be experienced at this stuff by now, but I'm nowhere near. Absolutely nowhere near. I was pretty techie when I was younger, but nowadays I just feel like I fell off in terms of that stuff. I just don't keep up. You know, technology just continually gets, you know, newer and newer, and it's one of those, from what I can gather, it's one of those ones where you just constantly have to learn new and stuff. And so I'm nowhere near close to doing that kind of stuff. 20 health is probably fine, right? Yeah, that's probably fine. I could kill this guy, or I could kill this guy. I'm gonna kill the dude who gives him health. Oh, actually, I'm an idiot. I should have hit one into each, so that the two geodes would just kill them. Yeah, that was objectively a bad decision. You see what I mean about, like, turning my brain off, though? Why are you... I feel like you want to take out the geodes, not the dude who comes back every time I do the mechanic that I literally have. You know, it's literally the mechanic I have. Okay, this is just gonna kill everyone. Okay, that's kind of cool. Well, it's not gonna kill everyone. It's gonna kill all but the big dude. Then you're gonna kill the big dude. Okay, are you gonna get rid of my ogre thing? Oh, you didn't. Oh, is it get rid of a creature? Probably is get rid of a creature. What do I need? I need frost. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We do this. We play down the Ogre Fist Boulder. Make this into a 6/7. Play down the Azurite Ox, which seems so much better than... To me, at the very least, feels so much better than the Warlock one, but it's not. Which it's like shows how good I am in terms of figuring out the meta with this stuff. in my head, I'm like, I play a 5/5 that gives me 2 legendaries that are like also like 8 drops, or I play a dude who takes like 7 health, heal 7, hurt 7. Like this dude in one attack can deal 7. Like surely it's not comparable, but it is. There was a whole deck around the Warlock one. There wasn't a whole deck about around the Azerite one, or at least it wasn't a deck that like I heard a ton of stuff about. Admittedly, I'm not up to date on the how people play competitive because I don't normally do competitive, if at all. I just use Whizbang if I'm being honest when I do standard. It's honestly a good enough a deck to do it. We're gonna play this to kill the right one. I could have made sure by killing that, and I should have made sure by killing that, but I didn't. I feel like you can hear the clicking, but I know that I'm gonna go insane if I continue to think about that stuff, so I'm just gonna stop thinking about it. Right, he can't play his thing to heal. I'm hoping that means it's a win for me. No, that actually probably saves him. Statistically, he gets at least one taunt, maybe 2. Oh, that's like a taunt, because it'll just kill anything, right? And that's a great taunt. Sorry if I yawn. I don't want to be giving you my yawn. I'll try and, like, block the yawn so that you don't hear it. He's gonna get himself something to kill my 8-2. Don't kill my 8-2. My 3-1. My 6-7. For some reason I thought that also froze all the people it hit. Okay, you've kind of guaranteed yourself a couple more blockers. That's probably saved you. What do I need? What do I need? Frost? Perfect, I've got none of those. Are we going to destroy the board? Let's just destroy the board. Tick, 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 boom. I think this just wipes the board. If it doesn't wipe the board, oh, okay, that's fine. Do I play... This makes them into a 6-7, so I'll play this. I'll play this. And then I'll make this a 6-7. And then I'll make everything here stupidly cheap and I'll draw a card. It's unholy, but I need Frost. Give me Frost. I hope there's another Frost card in my deck. There must be, right? You don't just get rid of Frost. Oh, that's a good card. That's a real good card. Statistically, you find some good stuff from that, surely. I actually don't know how statistics work. I just assume. I imagine I sound cool if I say statistically. So I've added statistically to my vernacular. The same with vernacular, of course. I find words that make me make me think I sound cool, and then I decide, perfect, I'm using that now. That's part of my personality. That's my personality now, is saying this word. So yeah, getting back on track, that was Wednesday. Wednesday was fine. Thursday was fine. In fact, on Wednesday, I also watched the Brett Ultimus Hardcore D&D Curse of Strahd Hardcore D&D Curse of Strahd campaign session 0, and God, that was cool. I had so much fun watching it, and it's so. I find it really fun to watch. Like, it's got proper. I think I've realized that what is the deciding factor on whether I am interested in watching something is 100%, does it feel like something I could see myself in, you know? So you look at, when I compare like the hardcore D&D of Curse of Strahd, or more specifically Lost Mines, because Curse of Strahd hasn't even really started yet, I compare them and I'm like, if I compare this to World of Io, his other series, World of Io feels like it's unattainable. The people in it are like incredibly good. The people in it like have complex plots to their characters. Admittedly, I've only watched a lot of season 2. Not season, they call it something else, but effectively season 2. But I was very much surprised by like the complexity of it, and because it's very similar to me to, like, you know how people talk about the Critical Role kind of they talk about the Critical Role stuff where people come from watching Critical Role and are like, I want that, and then they go into it and they're like, why am I not getting that? And then people tell them like, yeah, that's not how. Not everyone's an incredible voice actor like everybody on there is, you know? It's a similar thing to that for me, where I go into World of Io and I go, this is a great story. I love the story. I don't think I'd ever be able to actually do it in any capacity, but I love the story. And then I go into hardcore, and it feels like it's got like a lot more of a casual look to it. Like, even though realistically it's not that casual, I kind of get this more casual look from it that makes me, I guess makes me more like interested in it to a certain extent. Like, I'm not sure if it's because it's more of a, like, I'm not sure if it's because it's more of a kind of existing property that literally I could, if I wanted to, play. Like, Curse of Strahd's a module that's been around since forever, right? Yeah, well, I concede. So maybe I'm like, maybe that's the reason why it's fine. But like, I don't know. I quite liked it. I think I'm really looking forward to seeing. Like, I'm not gonna go and say like I'm looking forward to seeing death, but I'm looking forward to knowing. This is probably also a big part of it that I've been thinking about while trying to explain the other point. But one of the big things about it is probably the fact that like, they're not these immortal characters that like are invincible and defeat all the bosses constantly, right? They're instead more. They're more like actual people, because what happens is they die. Some of them die, some of them don't, but a lot of them do. And more specifically, they like every fight, there is a chance that they lose. Most of the time they don't, and in fact, in the Vandelver series, in the Vandelver series, they didn't die. They didn't die. Quite on the contrary, as soon as, well, they didn't die after they got past the Goblin area. The Goblin area like killed 2 parties, but as soon as that was done, they was just like, nah, we're good. We're able to wipe out stuff within reason. And yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. I'm looking forward to watching it and seeing what he's done that's different, because he's planning on adding what's it called? Fear and Hunger style like abilities to stuff. Now, I don't think he's going to go to the same level as Fear and Hunger, where literally in Fear and Hunger you have situations where characters flip a coin and it's like, you're dead. Like, flip a coin, you can't save, you know? That kind of stuff. I don't think it'll be to that level, but I do think that there'll be times where it's like, flip a coin, you take 50 damage or something, which might kill you, but you might be fine. You know? It's 50-50. So I think that's a possibility. But I don't know. I'm sort of just like, I'm leaving it for him to do, because obviously he's much better than me. And I'm sure he's cooked up some really interesting things. But I'm really looking forward to actually seeing what they are. And seeing maybe if it means that like there'll be like a lot more death in the later areas, but maybe not as much. Maybe not as much in the earlier areas. I think that's sort of what I want. What I want is, I want there to be like a decent amount of, I want there to be a decent amount of death, or like generally constant throughout the whole thing, you know? Like, just so that like there's always that potential of it happening. Sorry, let me turn off the notification sounds. Just so that it doesn't interrupt this. I always forget, and I don't think I'll ever remember. But at this point, it's just part of it. What have I missed? Oh, that guy's still around. I don't like that guy. He took my lunch money the other day. I really don't like having this much gain on my stuff. I'm gonna have to go into it again and change some stuff around. It's really annoying me. I never feel like I have the motivation when I'm not streaming to... This is gonna sound mean, or like I'm not really caring, but it's not that. It's... When I'm not streaming, I don't really have the motivation to, I guess, do any of this kind of stuff. And so it sort of goes on the back burner, and it's a huge problem, because it means that like there's so many things that just don't get done, and that's a proper problem, you know? But like, I don't know what to do in that kind of thing. Like, and like, what do I do? Like this, I'm looking at this thing, right, and it's like, input gain and like output gain, but I don't want either of them to be up. I just want to generally be louder, you know? And I'm not sure how loud I am, and I'm not sure how to solve that. Like, I'm gonna maybe have to do a stream on like on a day I'm not normally streaming, and just it be the tech support stream, just to like sort of figure out what to do, just in general. Like, I know that sounds weird, but I'm just sort of stuck in a situation where I'm like, I'm not sure what to do, and I'm not sure if I can realistically solve that while also just trying to give some form of entertainment to, you know, whoever. I don't think that it's to a metric ton of people, but if someone comes to the stream, I want them to be entertained. Wait, did that react to every one of my undead? How did that work? That makes no sense. That just buffed every one of my guys. That's not what that means. Give undead in your hand. Why have I never seen that react? That, like, what's the word? The interaction before. 2, 3 leaves you with 5. This does 3. That's not for me. I need to hit them with Frost. Oh, Frost could kill. We'll play Syndragosa. I hardly know, sir. Syndragosa, I hardly know, sir. Does that work? That's gotta work. It doesn't make a taunt, does it? Don't make a taunt. Cool, you didn't make a taunt. I kill you. You reckon they've ever done a combo where you play this and then you play like freeze everything? And oh, well, I guess that's like a 9 mana board wipe. And they don't even really play Twisted Nether anymore. And that's 8 mana. And it destroys locations. You know what I like about this is one of the things I was getting kind of annoyed with is this new expansion came out and I played I don't put any money into this, but I really wanted to try out the excavate stuff, but there wasn't really any way of doing that. And so this came around and this said, hey, just buy Arthas and then you've got access to an excavate blimmin', you've got your access to an excavate deck. It's literally all about excavate, and it's Death Knight, and Death Knight is kind of cool. And I was like, yeah, Death Knight is kind of cool. And so I started playing this, and I think it also might just be like one of the best decks, but I just liked it for what it is. This deck's kind of cool. I don't think I can win against it, but I'm going to play a 15-12 and a 2-1, and then I'm going to play this guy to summon a Titan to my hand, and then I'm going to... God, it really is not... It keeps refreshing, which implies that there's a problem going on, but I have no idea what kind of problem it is. I should have done attacks, then done that, but, you know, hindsight 2020, something. Ooh, a rock. Let's check my other thing. Is it working great? Yeah, it says it's excellent. Twitch wouldn't lie to me. Twitch wouldn't say it's not going okay. Quick check to see how I sound. Quick check to see how I sound. Wait, what do I sound like that? Wait, what do I sound like that? Oh, it's saying it's unstable. Why is my bitrate unstable? Like, how do I stop that? How do I make it not unstable? Updating will allow you to update your channel title and cut VODs. Sure. What's the problem? What's the problem up? It's stable. I don't know. Why did I come into this assuming I knew what it meant? I don't know what any of this means. Like at all. I guess this is one of the advantages from actually not. Look, it says 0 unstable events, which means it's not actually unstable, and that's lying to me. You know? And I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate it lying to me. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I could play this Ox. It's kind of cool. He's not unholy, but he's kind of cool. Play this Canary. Just screw this thing in particular. I'll kill that to summon 2 more of the thing that I hate. And then just double kill those, and then that's my turn. I feel sorry for him because I did use all the time, and I didn't attack with this. I didn't attack with it. Oh, that's such an annoyance. Such an annoyance. Like, I'm going to move this to 60-60. I think that's fine. I think that's cool. Like, it's not perfect, but I think that's cool. I think that's fine. I really said I can hear myself think, you know? Because I couldn't hear myself think very well when it was like that before. I still really can't. Like, now it's a bit quiet for me, but I have... You know what? This is just... You know, I'm changing the thing. I try to make my voice better. That makes sense, right? What do I want to do here? Let's just play an unholy. Yeah, why not? And then we're playing. Let's just do this. We'll turn the Canary into a super monster, killing this, hitting this dude for 15, living the best life. You know what? Yeah, destroy the golden guy. Screw that golden guy in particular. Play this because it's cool. Play this because it's cool and hit this. Oh, I'm a genius. I'm actually a genius. Cool. Yeah, why not? Yeah, well, I'll add that as well. Because literally everything that I thought I'd solved, I haven't solved. So while that's happening, we're going to try and do some tech support while he's attacking me. So let's have a quick look. Yeah, like I've got an echo now. Yeah, some sort of echo. But like I don't know how I solve that, like in any capacity. Like if I turn this down to like 50, how do I sound? I don't sound particularly better. If I move this up to 70 and this down to 50 though, why do I sound? I don't think I sound much better. I might sound a bit quieter. Like if I bring this up to 80, how do I sound? I'm not sure that changes anything. No, I don't think it does. I don't think it actually changes anything. Cool. I'll be back to that in a sec. What do I want to do? I want to hit this guy. Throw a rock at this dude. Attack this guy. That was 100% a mistake. Don't know why I did that. Bad decision making there. You know what? Face damage. Everything's going face. Everything's going face. We'll play another taunt. Make everything cheaper. Yeah, why not? Oh, I should have attacked. Oh well. Yeah, oh, I can get rid of that info strip. Nice. Okay. So now I can't even see who's here. Right, I move it to here. And I move this up to here. Okay. Okay. I mean, I sound loud to me. Right. But do I sound like that? Why is that still coming through? That's the thing that gets me. And if I move this up to here, does that change anything? No, not really. Okay, back into this. But screw doing that. We've got to do this for a second. We make this. We make this Titan. We play this. Give us 1-cost cards. Yeah, we do this. That was definitely something you were supposed to play last, Jack. Come on, Jack. Come on. Yeah, play that. Cool. Ice block. Don't know how relevant that is. Everyone get +2/+2. That's my turn. I attack this. Because I do 2 to you. Genius. Absolute genius. Back to tech support. So if I move this to like here. Does that change anything? I mean, it's kind of changing something. You can't hear my clicks as much. Hold on a second. Okay, that's kind of working. Okay, so that's solved. Well, not solved, but better. Yeah, okay, and this is slightly better. What about now? There's defaults for games? I could have defaulted to Rogue Trader when I was playing Rogue Trader. That's so annoying. I win! I was half paying attention and I win. You know, I started this off like going, oh, I know what you think you sound, but it's not what you think you sound. It's actually just, I know you thought you sound something, but you actually sounded much worse, and this is you sounding worse. And now I realized, oh no, a part of that was that your mic was iffy. Oh, I got a new follower? Oh. You know, when the first thing you see when you've got a follower is that they make overlays and stuff, it doesn't fill me with confidence, you know? I'm interested to see though, if I type in test here, and I type in test here, what is the difference? No, they're exactly the same. Okay, cool. Cool. I just wanted to check. I just wanted to check. I do this, and I have this to play again on my turn. Yeah, okay. I don't think it's the best decision, but it's the decision I've chosen. Or at least I've chosen it. You know, that's the bare minimum in my opinion, that I've actually chosen something. Isle of Bones. Oh, is this like the fancy version of the other thing? Oh, that's kind of cool. I mean, that does make this very useful. If I do that, I play this. I think I'm good. I don't know. Anyway, continuing on the whole week thing. Now that I've done the tech support time part of it, it's not perfect, but what can you do? On Saturday, I got to play some D&D with some of my friends, just sort of like the regular bi-weekly game of D&D, and it was very, very fun. We were doing some regicide, some killing of kings, and it was a really fun sort of situation. We did a bit of stealth, which I wasn't that good at because I was playing a heavily armored paladin, but I still had a lot of fun in the actual session, you know, just doing stuff, thinking it through, discussing our options, you know, that kind of stuff. Yeah, so it was quite fun. I didn't do much until we got out of the stealth section, but even though I wasn't part of it, the creative solutions we came up with, which I say creative solutions, creative for me, like casting invisibility is probably pretty obvious as like an option to do stealth stuff, but funny enough, one of the times we tried it, it just didn't work. They just caught me because of how horrifically bad my stealth is. I'm gonna hope that by freezing this, I get a minion I can play. Elemental? Yeah. Oh, that's so useful. That's so useful. And then we make this one, Divine Shield and Taunt. And then, because we've got it, we use this. Turn into 1/1s. That's not a 1/1. I don't like that. That annoys me. That makes me want to play Siamat. Like, it's like Tiamat, except with an S instead of a T. So it's got to be Siamat, right? Siamat? No, don't kill it. Please don't kill it. I'm begging you. Please don't kill it. All I'm asking is that you don't kill it. No. Well, you didn't even acknowledge my asking of just don't kill it. You know? I don't appreciate that, and I don't appreciate that so much. I think I'm gonna kill you. Wind Fury, Rush. 2 damage to everything? Nah, who needs damage? Earth Incarnation. Hey, you know how I didn't pick Taunt and Divine Shield? Psych! I also have Taunt and Divine Shield. Screw your guys. I now have a 7/5 and 2 2/3s, and you've got a 2/1? That's nothing. My 7/5's got Wind Fury. I forgot what it was called for a second there, but I refused to look. I refused to give them the I refuse to allow them to see that my weakness. It's not allowed. No, don't do 3 damage to it and freeze it and do 1 damage to everything. I'm not allowing it. You're not allowed to do that. You know what's funny is that, like, a couple of the other decks, in fact, most of the other decks have like a bunch of classes abilities. Like they'll have like a bit of shaman, it'll be like shaman, but with the hints of like hunter or something. Whereas this one's just Death Knight, but yet it might be one of, if not the best ones. Yeah, we play this. We play. Is this good? There's nothing I really want to do with the incarnation other than summon more boys. I guess summoning more boys isn't bad. But nah, you want to kill this. You want to kill this. And then you want to put a Taunt Divine Shield in the way and hit this guy in the face. You can't scare me. I'm just going to hit you in the face. What are you going to do? You got a bit of healing, but not a lot of healing. Like, not infinite healing. So I think I'll be fine. In fact, I think I'll be great. I think I'll be incredible. I'm thinking maybe because my oh, sorry, getting back to the D&D stuff. What I think happened that may have been like one of the biggest factors in why I liked the session so much, other than the stealth stuff, which I will say I quite liked, was, I think, the fact that, you know what, we're doubling it. I think the reason I liked it so much was because, it says play 2 elementals in 1 turn in a row. Oh. I think the thing I liked was the fact that I actually got to do something. That's not like a dig at the DM or anything. It was the fact that I was just not rolling particularly well when it came to like my abilities in that game. And so I was stuck sort of not really happy with how things were going, because I just felt like I wasn't contributing to the party. Because we have this monk that's doing so much damage, and, you know, they can move around, and they're, you know, dexterous and everything. And so it meant they could climb up stuff and stuff like that. We had a warlock that gave us the magical support that we needed, and like was able to have a load of like random utility stuff that was really good. And then I sort of just, you know, almost all the combats which you thought like the paladin would be very good at, all of those combats I just sort of just died immediately. And so it didn't do it wasn't very good for my enthusiasm when it came to the stuff. And so being able to finally go, oh, I actually have something, I'm actually doing okay this time, definitely, I think, improved my general mood when it came to it. I'm not sure that necessarily it was the main reason, but I definitely think that there's got to be a correlation, right? Because in this one, there was a mini-boss that I insta-killed thanks to a crit, and, you know, a bunch of smites, you know, as the paladin does. And then there was the boss I knocked to its mythic phase through a crit and doing metric ton of damage, and then again I finished it off. And so I think all of the like kind of boss, how do you want to do it, kind of like finishing off things was like me finishing them off. So that's definitely gotta be, there's gotta be some that's got to be a part of the reason why I had fun with that session. But as I said, I don't think it's the only reason, because there were definitely parts of that I want this just to kill this off. Dredge, sure, I want that. There were definitely parts of it that I liked that were nothing related to me actually taking damage, you know? And so I don't know 100%. I don't think 100% it was because of that. He's gonna hit me with that? No, he just wanted the excavate. Okay. I mean, I'm still gonna hit you for a lot here. You gotta have something else you want to do. I mean, you got 9 mana, you definitely have something else. This will summon 2 taunts or something. Oh no, that guy's kind of scary, because I think he puts it in his deck. That how it works? That's one way, yeah, that's one way of killing my blimmin' my dude. What a shame. What an absolute shame, because I think he's just made the comeback, and I had a chance. I had a proper chance there, but I don't think I do anymore. Well, at least I can play Ragnaros Illidan. No, that's not his name. He's the blimmin'. He has the power. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I'd love it if this hit that, but it won't. So I'm gonna assume it won't and give it to that dude. I think that might be a smart decision. Oh no, it doesn't matter, does it? Because he played an elemental last turn, so he can even activate the pond thing to blimmin' turn my Ragnaros into a frog. What a shame! What an absolute shame! Oh, he's still going for Ragnaros either way. You know what? I don't blame you for going for Ragnaros. He's a big boy. He's a scary boy. Doesn't mean I have to be happy though, right? Deal 2 damage to all minions except friendly elementals. So even unfriendly elementals get hit. Doesn't this just wipe your board? Wow. Did he calculate that? So that it wouldn't wipe out his guy? If he did, he's a genius. If he didn't, then he's gotten lucky. But I don't blame him, because I've gotten lucky so many times. I don't want to play this guy, because he's just going to get done in. So we play all of these, then we make this 1/1 that you have to attack. Haha, you gotta attack it. And then I guess I play this dude here, and then I attack him twice, and then give it Divine Shield and Taunt. I wish it just gave Divine Shield, but that wouldn't fit the mechanic. Not mechanic, the sort of flavor. God, another thing I watched over the holidays was I watched the MCC Pride event, because it's Pride Month. This better? I don't think this is better. I'm just gonna do this and hope it hits the dude with 1 health. Yeah. Guess it's too much to ask it to hit the other dude with 1 health. Never mind. Didn't matter. Play the invocation, dude. Heal me. I don't need you to heal me for 12. I think I just want to fill my board with 1/1s. And then I'll heal myself for 6 instead of 12. And then I'll give you Divine Shield on the off chance that Ragnaros attacks you and you haven't lost your Divine Shield and it blocks the 8 damage. He's on 30 health. And that's not even his max because of the blimmin' Azurite Serpent or whatever it was. So, you know, it's not great. In conclusion, not great. They don't have Rush, neither does that. So that's something in our court, you know. That's 1 ball in our court. But he can easily get something. I just noticed that these dudes are like I guess I did need to do the heal. For some reason, I thought these guys had hair, but they don't have any hair. I don't know why I thought they had hair. I don't think it makes any sense for an elemental to have hair. Anyway, yeah, the MCC, very, 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 very fun to watch. I watched the Yogscast boys. They're my boys. I love Yogscast. And to see them... like have loads of fun playing that was so fun to watch. They got 9th place, but they got it in a really funny way that I loved, which was everyone effectively had left because the game was over, but there were still like, if you donated, you got like chickens that gave whoever hit them like an extra point. And so what they did was they told their chat to just donate a load right now, so that they could, because they're the only ones there, they can get access to all the coins and just bump them up from... Pardon me? Bump them up from like last place into 9th place. And so they just, that's what they did. They they just made it so that a bunch of them gave like a bunch of money to charity, because it's a charity event, like it's a non-canon charity event, and they just made it so that a load of people gave money to charity so that they could get 9th place instead of 10th. And I don't know, that just, to me, so much embodied how the Yogscast work. If I could show a clip to show like how the Yogscast do things, it's that kind of way. They're like, they're trolls, but they're like wholesome charity trolls in a way, if that makes any sense. And it's another reason why I just love watching their stuff. They do a lot of charity stuff. In fact, MCC collabed with them for a charity thing. I think 2 years ago. And they're just... I don't know, they're so wholesome. They're very much what when I look at them, I feel like it's those people that like... You know those people that like, they're singers and they got like one really good hit and then... No, attack that guy, you want the honorable kill. No! Oh, the 3 damage will do it. Nice, well done. Screw me, that was much better. Well, it was exactly the same, but you called me out there. You know how like a singer, getting back to the point, you know how like there'll be occasionally times where like a singer, they have like a couple middling hits, and then they sort of like not disappear from people's mindset, but like they just stop doing stuff. Like they've had a couple of middling hits, but they didn't make it huge, and now they just sort of like are, you know, doing concerts and stuff, but like their music doesn't really hit the charts anymore, but they're doing fine. That's kind of what I think when I think of the Yogscast now. Like, they're still doing okay, they're still making a living off of it, but they're not at the fame they used to have. And I don't think they even particularly want the fame they used to have anymore. They've sort of realized that, like, they're fine as they are, doing what they like doing and making money off the people who like watching that stuff, you know? And because of that, they're sort of so relaxed, and they're using what little influence they do have, which sounds like I'm being insulting to them, but it's not. I'm saying like they are using the influence they have for good. They're just deciding that, right, screw it. We have this platform. We've got a decent following. We're going to use it to consistently have an event that does really well for charity, and when we can, we'll, you know, do other charity things. And because of that, like, I feel like the people that are still with them now are so loyal to them because of this. And when you see like their charity event, you have people that don't even watch them anymore that come just for that, because it's become like an event now. Like it's become part of like their Christmas journey to go watch the Jingle Jam every year and support charities like they are. And you know, I look at that and I'm just like really proud. It's one of those situations where you're just really proud of the community that you're a part of when that kind of happens. I'm on the 8-6, thank you. Ooh, it's a 16-14 now. And my Silver Fang recruit got +3/+3 and taunt. You know, that's not insignificant. Next time I play a Silverhand recruit, god damn, are you gonna be sorry? So, does anyone have an idea what this audio monitoring is? Like, it says here I can have it as monitor off, I understand that, completely off. And then monitor only, which means it mutes the output. But I don't understand that. And then I can have monitor and output, but I don't know what that changed. I don't think it changed anything. Like, at all. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make it... You know what? First off, I don't... How many battle cries do I have? I've got a decent amount, actually. Play this. Do that. And knock out their thing. Play this guy to eat 2 of his minions. Om nom. Yeah, Sandstorm, I hate that thing. He didn't have a... Oh, he does have a second minion. And then, you know, attack each other. Yeah, like that went okay. Like, not perfect, but it went okay. Minions take double damage this turn. Ooh. Okay, well... I mean, that was not very useful, but... Sure, let's play this guy. My thanks. I mean, I think I'm gonna lose as soon as you play a legendary that can make it so I take 6 damage to the face. That's not the legendary. Come on, there it is. Cool. I concede. I concede. I concede. You can't beat me, I concede. Well, you technically have beaten me by conceding, but you know, by me conceding, but you know, it's the same difference. So as you can see, I like playing this, I like playing this one, I like playing Cthulhu. Just because I like Cthulhu, really. And then Arthas exists, and I like playing Arthas as well. I'm not like aggro enough for this one. This one, I'm not really sure. I guess it's supposed to be random, really. Leroy's well too aggressive for me. I haven't actually seen any of the others, really. Like, this one just has better base ability, and after you spend corpses, you get a corpse of that level. This one I've seen a lot. This one might actually be overpowered. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it might be. And I want to get this one, but if you have a look, I don't think I've got enough dust. And I could spend a load of time dusting a load of stuff, but yeah, let's just dust a load of stuff. Why not? We're gonna spend... We're first gonna open these packs, because more packs we have, the more dust potential we have. Look at these dusts. I mean, really cool cards. Definitely not dust. I'd love a legendary so that I could dust the legendary. They give a lot. They give like 500. Okay, let's have a look at these. I don't think there's anything here that I can dust. Can I dust this? I can dust this. I'll dust this as well. I know it's telling me that I probably shouldn't do it because I'm not getting a lot from them, but if I cared about these cards, I just straight up don't. Like, I just don't care about these cards. If I cared about them, it'd be if I was playing Standard. I'm not playing Standard. I'm never probably going to be playing Standard. So, oh, nice, 100. Oh, that one gives me 20. I'm surprised this didn't get more play. Like, I think you can still play it, and I feel like people don't play it. It's just more health. Health is good. Especially in a deck that allows you to sort of leverage that. Wasn't there a card? I don't feel like I see it anymore, so it must have went out of rotation. That just went like, here, take 3 damage to the face every turn. Back when Lich King came around, I swear there was a card that was just like, at the end of your turn you take damage. Ooh, baby, an extra 100. This dude seems insane, by the way. I'm never going to be playing it, but it seems insane. Like the guy who, the Quillbore, not that dude I just dusted, but the Quillbore that, like, equivalent to its attack, it does that to everything around it. Because, like, you just have to buff that a couple times and it becomes insane. Ooh, almost there. Almost there. Come on, there must be one here I can dust. No? Okay. Death Knight. You've got to have something I can dust. Yeah, this dude. Wait, do I have any, like... No, I don't. Okay. I want to play mechs, and so I'm going to dust until I can get Dr. Boom, who apparently is 1,200, even though he's never used in modern stuff. Probably fine. Yeah. Notifications. Hearthstone. Twist format. I want Dr. Boom. Give me Dr. Boom. It's 6,000? It's 6,000? Are you kidding me? Could this be any more annoying? Okay, well, we need 1,600 instead of 1,200. I probably should have checked that before going all the way over there. But, you know what they say about hindsight? Stop looking at my fucking behind. Beautiful, beautiful. I don't know how much you can actually hear of that, but... So it might actually sound like I'm absolutely insane because I'm just randomly saying beautiful, beautiful. But the song does say it. I'm sure there's a quicker way of doing this, but I mean, I'll probably only ever do this for this event, and that's it. Although I'd love it if they did it for other events. Let's do this. I would never play Demon Hunter even if I was gonna do standard, so this is not even a big problem. I like how the forged version of that card was he can lift the boulder now, but like nothing of that makes me think forged. I don't look at that and go, yeah, if I forged myself, I guess you forge your body. That does kind of make some sense. Like, not a huge amount of sense, but some sense. I could see the logic behind that. Dr. Boom, baby. Let's play some Dr. Boom. I don't know how good he is, but I like the bomb mechanic, and I like mechs a lot of the time, and I like Dr. Boom in concept, I guess. I realized I was going out of frame a bit there, but you know, I'm just trying to relax. I'm just trying to relax. You understand? I hope you understand at the very least. If you don't understand, then we're in for a real problem. I think this is an okay hand, right? I mean, obviously we get rid of the lower cost stuff. Oh, that's right. I've been playing some on and off. I've been playing some Magic the Gathering, right? And I've finally gotten to the point where I could do a draft, and specifically, I could do a draft of like the latest set or something on stream, and I feel like that'd be really, really good, but I don't know if it would last the whole stream. That's the thing. I think it'd be very dependent on how well I did. And bearing in mind it's the first stream of a set that I've barely looked at, I don't feel like I do particularly well. After you summon a mech, this is summoning, right? That's a summon. That's a summon if I ever saw one. Now you've got to get. There's definitely no spell in your decks that like do 3 damage plus an additional effect to me or anything. Or, you know, like literally a minion that allows you to clear off this guy. That doesn't exist. After a friendly minion dies, shuffle a bomb. So I want to be getting like a metric ton of minions down, realistically. How do you summon a mech, deal 3 damage, randomly split among enemies, seeing enemies? I mean, it's got a blimmin' mech shark on it. I'm not gonna not choose it, right? Oh, it's literally called a mecha shark. Then what's the point of the guy in it? And why is it a beast? It's not like a sentient creature, is it? At least I don't think it is. That's making me worried slightly, actually, if that is a sentient creature. What do I want to do here? What do I want to do? I could play this spider, or I could play this bear. That's apparently also a mech beast. You know what I would allow to be considered a mech beast? A cybernetic beast, like a cyborg. That would be a mech beast to me. Not this guy. What's the point in it's just a mech? It looks like an animal, but it's still just a mech at the end of the day. This is a crab. It shouldn't be considered a beast. It's designed to look like a crab. It's still a mech. We don't call like those blimmin' like AI things the blimmin' weird sex dolls that they keep making. That use Scarlett Johansson's voice for some reason. We don't call those humans. We call them what they are, which is a robot. Like, at the end of the day, that's what they are. Start calling them that. I like that I got this guy, by the way. Didn't know he was called Gaia. Kind of makes sense. Like, by this logic, I don't know. I understand, like, mech pirates, because maybe it's a mech that was made specifically for pirating, right? That makes sense. But, because a pirate isn't a species, it's a job. But, like, mech undead makes no sense. I don't think there's ever a situation where I consider something a mech undead, unless it's a cyborg, like I said before, that then just died or something, you know? Maybe I'm going into it too much, but That's just what I believe. It just doesn't make any sense, in my opinion. Hopefully I've got enough lives to survive this, by the way, because I'm going on a random rant instead of caring about the board state in any capacity. But, like, look at this dude. He's a 2/3, makes 2 more 1/1s, but every one of those things says, hey, put an extra bomb, put an extra bomb, put an extra bomb. I think the problem I've got here... Oh, no, actually, I definitely can kill this. That's not a problem. I'll play this. And then with whatever thing's left, because I doubt we can kill everything here. You could definitely, with the whale thing, the frost thing, get rid of this and this. But then you're left with, like, 4 1/1s. Either of them can hit into that guy, kill it, and then it's good. I like how... in this deck, if you're playing it, like, well and you've drawn well, this card effectively is, if you kill it, all that happens is that it gets the ability to, it just says it comes back the next turn. That's all it really says. First things first, we hit this guy. Boom. Then we do this. Boom. Then we do this. Then we kill the bigger one, which is probably him. That's the more scary one. And then attacks come down, and hopefully... they don't finish everything off, but I can finish that off. Putting another bomb in his deck, and giving me 4 1/1s that also put bombs in his deck. That's what I want. And then I've got this guy... who effectively says, hey, you better get rid of all of those or you're screwed. He's going face with... okay, that makes sense. Put 4 bombs in his deck. Max, put 4 bombs in his deck. And you know what's cool is if he plays any minions, I can focus them down with Gaia, because all of these guys just die to Gaia attacking with the drill. So guy can attack. Oh, you changed it. You changed the line. It's like, that's not fair. That's not fair. I wanted to play my cool Colossus that wiped your whole board. Now I've got to rethink if I even want to wipe your whole board. And I don't think this guy's screen cheating, by the way, because he played this 3/1 for seemingly no reason. But it's still annoying. If I could get, like, Taunt and Lifesteal, it might be worth. None of these... I guess that's Lifesteal, but I've got no Rush. I just realised it's a cool spider. I didn't see its lower back. Now I do have Rush. It comes with it. Okay, so we play this guy. We give it Rush. We give it Lifesteal. We give it Divine Shield. And then we bump it into this dude. Heal for 5. Immediately fail because I actually needed that guy to die. Oh, what was I doing? What was I doing? Why did I do that? It could be worse, though. You know, I mean, I've lost almost every fight I've been playing here. But, you know, it could be worse. I mean, it always could be worse. But yeah, we'll be good. We'll be good. We'll be good. This time we'll win. This time we'll actually succeed. Got a lot of good things. You know, it's becoming kind of like the prime time for me to watch, like, you know, stuff coming up that I want to watch. So, like, Wednesdays I now have hardcore, like the Curse of Strahd hardcore thing. Then a lot of my friends are doing streams that I would love to watch. Like, don't know if you check schedule, but Baronzar at the moment is doing a collab with Onyx and forget what his. I think he recently rebranded slightly, so I have to just double check what his name is before I don't want to mess it up. Let me just do it. They've changed their Twitter to Buccaneer Bun, but they're Natia VT. They're doing a collab with those people, and I can't wait to watch that. Can't wait to watch them play some Vermintide. And then I've also got like a load of other stuff. Like it's in a fun time, honestly, for me for stuff to watch. I'd love to get to a point where we could do a watch party or something, but I don't know. There's a lot of things I'd have to do to actually get to the point where that was possible that I realized that I have not shown the motivation to do. Like, for example, actually would have to have a Discord, for example. But I've always been putting that off as, oh, well, that's something I'll do once maybe I've got a bit more people that actually watch me regularly. And I mean, I don't expect that to happen anytime soon. I occasionally have this bump of like people watching me, and then it sort of just disappears for a bit. But I'm always having fun, so I'm not really too arsed about it. You know? It could be better, but also I'm having fun. So what's the care about it? I thought this had like, oh, it had magnetic. I thought it had miniaturized because it was called Minibot, and I just assumed. It's weird that this is called Noble Minibot, but the thing it's referencing is just like a decently statted Divine Shield guy, and it doesn't have Divine Shield, which I find interesting. Oh, they're gonna go all in on that guy. Yeah, that's probably a good idea, although the bombs may... I mean, the bombs on their turn can kill that Geode. That Geode is always annoying to me. That must be the best in slot for the... It must be the best in slot for the for that level of the Excavate, honestly. Must be. 100% must be. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I want to probably attack here. Oh, that hits face. That's fine. Attack there. Attack any of them. Just kill off a dude for me. Thank you. Then we're going to play this bear. And we're going to give it taunt. I'm going to play another one of these boom bots. I swear these dudes didn't say 1 to 4. But they must have. No, they must have. They always were weird damage. I guess I've just never looked at their thing. I just sort of knew what they were. And so just assumed I knew. You know? God, do you ever realize... You ever look at yourself and go, damn, like, I knew I was awkward, but I only really knew I was awkward after I actively put myself out there. Because to a certain extent, when you're in your own, like, domain and you're just talking to yourself, like, at least for me, I was like, oh, I'm not too bad. Like, I'm pretty socially awkward, but not like that bad. But now that I've actively seen how bad I am, Jesus, I'm bad. Oh, does that not count? Oh, that's annoying. Because I'm magnetic to him magnetic him to the mech shark, it didn't count. That's annoying. Don't kill it. They killed it. Okay, just flood the board. Flood the board with enemies. In fact, I'll flood... No, I can't do that. Flood it with more. Put another one down. Yeah. Put another enemy down. Yeah, that's perfect. Well, not perfect, but better. It makes me feel like doing this feels less bad. Come on, Spiderbot. Come on, Spiderbot. Come on, Spiderbot. No, well, he's first out. Oh, and of course, that guy survived. Well, actually, that guy's not too bad. I can't really complain. Yeah, let's just play Veminizer. 2-2 with poison. Have to kill that with your 2/1/1s, probably. Or a card that does 3 damage plus extra effect that also excavates you. Have I drawn a bomb? By the way, have I drawn a single bomb at all? I don't feel like I have. Why does it feel like I've never drawn a bomb? I'm on 16 health. Come on. Why? I could play this. I could technically only be taking 1 damage from the trade. But 1 damage for an extra chance to get a taunt is probably worth. That's not a taunt. Can I survive long enough that I can play that? Probably. I'm going to play this, and then I'm going to immediately magnetic, not getting the echo cost. To make a 4/5 with poisonous that summons 2/1/1s. Hoping that I can keep something on the board so that I can wipe his board next turn. Because realistically, if I have 2/1/1s plus the 2... Okay, well, that's fine. I still have the 1/1s. I still have the 1/1s. Worst case scenario, I guess I can maybe wipe the board except... No, I can't even wipe the board in that sense. Oh no, maybe I can. I still get the initial damage. God, they literally just wipe the board. Every turn. I think I'm still fine. I'm good. Well, that makes it less fine. Putting on the 4 blimmin' 10. Oh, I just die. Am I too slow? Is my deck too slow? Is that the logic? It can't be. Right? It can't be. I've realised that one of my biggest, like, I do it unintentionally, but what I'll do is I'll, like, put my hand over my face. And I think innately that's, like, that's probably a bad thing to do, because you just can't... What's the point if you can't see my face? But it would have been even worse if I went the VTuber angle, I feel. Where I feel like if I went the VTuber angle, then I'd be in a situation where you wouldn't be able to actually see my mouth move, because the thing tracking it wouldn't actually be able to see my mouth, because I'd have my hand in front of my mouth. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's logic there. Somebody was at my ring doorbell. This dude surely is not even good in this deck. Like, I know the logic, it thematically makes a lot of sense, but I don't even think he's good in this deck where bombs are a big deal. I think he should have summoned bombs that just had +1/+1, and I don't think he would have been overpowered by being a 7-mana 5/5 that summons 2 1/3s that have that blow up in his face. Like, blow up in your face. You know, I don't think that would have been overpowered. That's my logic at the very least. I don't think at the very least. Sorry, I do say at the very least a lot. I'm very sorry about that. At the very least, I learn about it. No, I'm sorry. That was a bad joke. That was a real bad joke. I realized that innately, I just say yes to things without thinking about it, like the logistics, and then think about the logistics after the fact. It's very funny. It's been happening at work because I went back to work today and suddenly it was like the busiest day ever. Not because of me, no, not that kind of thing. But why is this in my deck? Why is this in my deck? I take this, I guess. I'll play a 1/1, I guess. Very weird. God, next turn I've got nothing to play. My board can stand, then maybe I've got things to play. But I don't think it is. I think... No, they will. They only got one thing they can attack this turn. 2 mana. 2 attack that. Hit this. No. I want to play this. Lifesteal's pretty good. Wind Fury's okay. Yeah, let's just do a Lifesteal Wind Fury guy. So he's going to hit here. And then he's going to hit here, giving me 8 health. And then just... You know what? If they don't kill that, I have something I can magnetize to. I could play this into... First time ever I feel like I'll magnetize this. Because I just think it's better to have more health. Wow, he's fully going face. Like, I'm not against it. You can keep doing that. Because I can also fully go face, and I heal as well. And the longer this game goes on, I think the better I get. Oh, and now you gotta hit this dude. That's perfect. Ooh, take some damage. Take my bombs. I don't even have that many bombs in your deck at the moment. Magnetizing arguably is worse for me because sure, it's good in the sense that it makes my dudes more powerful. And arguably gives them, gets rid of their summoning sickness. But it also means that I get 1 less bomb in their deck. Because it's not separate. It doesn't count how many dudes you magnetized as in addition. Are you seriously? That rolled a 1 when I was healing? That's so annoying. I do have this guy that, funny enough, can't even kill this 4/7 in any capacity. But is it worth to just limit the damage I'm taking by attacking someone else? Like hitting that guy, the dude that just appeared that does more damage to me? 100%, we're hitting that guy. You've made my job a lot easier by making that dude a potential target. Boom, bomb. And then 2 more mechs for 2 more bombs. Don't know why I'm doing this. What is this? Stealth? Kind of the worst one. That's fine. I don't think this is useful, but this will get some use. Summon more guys! Summon more guys! Okay, that's annoying. You know, actually using this, then this, is kind of genius. But who do I hit? I don't want this guy to live. Because he's been a personal annoyance to me. Bomb, I don't care if you live or die. I don't care if you live or die, but live. Ah! Well, I chose the right person to do the 2 damage to, at the very least. That guy's invincible. Why is he invincible? Why is this body bagger that he keeps buffing just invincible for some reason? But I sound so tinny on my end. I'm not sure how I sound on your end, though. Have I played anything higher than... I played Ziliax. And I played the Mothership. I think they're the 2 5-cost mechs I've played. Well, Ziliax will at least heal me. Ooh, ah, ha, 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 ha. Okay, Ziliax isn't 5 cost. Never mind. Taunt, please. None of you are taunt. What is this? I've never seen you before. I've never seen you before. Oh, you're new. That's why I haven't seen you before. I wanted taunts. Give me taunts. This deck needs more taunts. Maybe it'd be overpowered if I had too many taunts. And I guess there isn't a lot of mech taunts. Maybe? I'm saying that as if I know for certain that there isn't a lot of mech taunts. This guy, like, I understand the point, but God is he useless. He's a 5/5 that summons 2 1/1s. Wait, is he just a better version of this guy? This Fireworker is a better Boommaster Flark. Like, I feel like objectively. Oh, you won the 7/7, you damn geniuses. Another brawl. Please say I have another brawl. Give me another brawl, please. Another brawl. Board wipe, board wipe, board wipe, please. Any form of board wipe? That's not a board wipe. That's not a board wipe at all. Didn't this used to have Rush? I mean, it wouldn't have mattered, but... Okay, well, we're gonna have to get a win. Like, I know I'm nearing the mark I normally finish, but we have to get at least one win. So I'm gonna get a win. Even if it kills you, I will get this win. Specifically you, not me, obviously. I don't know why I keep clicking back to my mod view, which is useless. I don't know why I do that. The only time I should go back to that is if... Oh, I'm assuming that means hello. As if there's somebody I need to ban. Like, free views at ... Or, hey, I was just scrolling and then I thought you might want to know that I do like hot yoga on my OnlyFans. If you click this link, you know, those ones I need to ban 100% of the time. 100% of the time, we ban them 50% of the time. And also people who are, I guess, overly pushy when it comes to me buying overlays or something from them. Because I don't mind if people are trying to, like, ask me if I want any of it. Because fair enough, you know, they have to make their business somewhere. Like, one of my friends, I feel like is a bit cynical about, and it's like, nah, they're all bots. Well, no, I've talked with them. Like, some of them I generally believe are just trying to make a career, right? In a market where, unless you're a big name and you have people come to you, you have to get yourself out there. But some of them are like overly pushy. If they're like, if I say no and they're still like, oh, have a look, I'm like, and I say no again, and then if they try it again, like a third time, I'm just like, nah, you're too pushy, mate. I give you like one more chance, and if you ask me again, you will be like probably just not banned, obviously, but like maybe like timed out for a bit. So this is a 2/4 that summons a 2/2/1s. Okay. I thought it was 1/2/1 and I was like, this doesn't feel worth. But if it's 2/2/1s, like, that's not insignificant, I guess. God, everyone just rushes me down. Look how many taunts they have. Like, I don't mind if you're getting a 1-2 every turn. What annoys me is that, like, I can't kill any of this stuff. Do I do this? Give +1/+1 to a random minion. Nah, it's not all my minions, it's not worth. But it uses my mana more, so let's do it. I can kill this random dude. Give me a +1/+1. Nice. Look at this 5/6 that gives me 2 magnetic mechs that have cost 2 less. I'm hoping that this guy survives so that I can put Ziliax on him again. Because I really like the idea of this little bot having a huge, like, mech on him. And, like, yeah, he's got a lot of things on his board. He's not actually doing a lot of damage to me because all of them have, like, 1 or 2 attack. Why are you focusing that guy? What's he done to you? Yeah, keep focusing me. Don't board wipe, though. Don't have a 3 mana kill both of my dudes. 3 mana hit this guy for 5, hit that dude for 1. Swipe doesn't do that, that does 4 damage. None of these dudes have spell power. So I don't think you can do that. You know what? I bet you can't do that. Oh, not my small boy. I mean, that's kind of fine because it leaves this dude to get magnetic, and then he'd be like a blimmin' 8. What is it, like an 8/7? 8/7? That gives me 8 health, kind of walling your whole attack, plus probably more. Or do I just play this and then this? Like, am I in danger to this? I'm taking 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 damage? That's fine. I can take another 9. What is that, objection? No, polymorph. That's annoying, but it could be worse. Make a 1/1, kill this. Arguably, I shouldn't be killing it. Like, they're only doing 9 damage to me every turn. He could maybe replace that with a much stronger dude that could do more damage to me. I wish this sheep was a mech. It's not, though, and it never will be. But why can't I have mech polymorph? Call it like Transformer or something. And it turns them into a sheep, or specifically, it's a sheep that is a mech. Just for this deck. Ooh, I draw the Snip Snap. That's actually really good, assuming one of my dudes survives. You're not gonna kill one of these measly 2/1s, right? What's the point? They barely win against your dragon. It's a fish robot. Can't even beat a dragon whelp. Well, it can. I mean, if you've technically lowered the amount of damage you're doing to me by doing that. Like sure, I'm taking damage every turn, but on the flip side, I keep doing stuff like this, and like this, and then just beating up some of your dudes. And then, like, at any point, I can Ziliax and just heal for at least 4, if not 8. And I'm kind of fine with that. Because, like, right now, when I've hit 7 mana, I can heal for 5 guaranteed by using my whole turn to summon a mech, then give that mech rush. But even if I don't have that, I'm still fine. Hey, there's my little 1/1s. My little mechs. Look at them. Little cuties. How long can this go on? How long can this go on? See, some of these voice lines I just remember, because they're so iconic. You don't get that as much with the newer ones. I don't know why. Maybe because, I don't know, less people are playing or something? But I feel like they're less iconic with some of them. Maybe I'm wrong, but it feels like that, definitely. The fact that these are different feels a bit weird, because to me they feel like the same mech. I don't know why, but they definitely do. Play this let me try that again. Play this Flame Behemoth, then immediately probably magnetize something to it. Feels like a good shout. 15 damage, bit of an overkill, if I'm being honest. Tiny bit of an overkill, but I've got my healing from it. It feels like realistically in these fights, you're almost never getting the second bit of healing, because they always have a way of killing it. Which I guess it's only like 4 damage, but still. Yeah, why not? Hit that one. Oh, you have a 3 mana kill my other dude. You do have 3 mana kill my other dude. I mean, it kills one of your dudes, likely. Oh, it didn't. That's annoying. Do I play this guy? Or do I play this guy? This dude could wipe a bit of the damage off. Oh, you know what? Ball. Come on, my guy. Come on, my guy. Come on, my guy. Come on, my guy. Come on, bots. You got this. You got this. You got the flipper. You got the Shreemech. You're fine. Yes, you're actually fine. My mech is the most powerful mech in the universe. Bow, 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 bow. Oh, that's not good. I need health. I'm in danger. I'm in a lot of freaking danger. What, is this one have taunt? No, it doesn't have taunt. Does this one have taunt? That doesn't have taunt. Nothing is taunt. Why don't any of you have taunt? Is it too much to ask for taunt? Give me a magnetic that gives me taunt. Neither of these are magnetics that give me taunt. Well played. You're good. You know what? No. I will not end on a loss. Well, at the very least, I won't end on a loss right now. I'm going to end on at least a loss after the next one. Also, it means I complete my quest. Not useful in this instance, not what I was going for, but might be useful for something else. So yeah, I've been having a lot of fun this week. You know, it's one of those weeks where people are always like, "Hey, what have you done?" And I'm like, I didn't do anything." And they're like, "Oh, so you didn't? It wasn't." They sort of like downplay how good it is because you didn't do anything like holiday-wise. You didn't go abroad. You didn't do any like incredible activities of some variety. But it's like, yeah, I didn't do that stuff. But in the same vein, I also like completely relaxed, you know? Everything I did and was like, it was good to keep me relaxed. Whereas, like, I could go out ziplining, I could go out, I don't know, rock climbing or doing an escape room or something. And I could do that, and maybe I'd have fun doing it. But I definitely had fun what I was doing. You know, it's like, so, is it that bad? I just feel like innately people are kind of negative towards just having a relaxing time instead of having a jam-packed time. You know, it's like people talk about holidays and it's like, well, there's two kinds of holidays you really go on. well, I guess 3. You either go on an action-packed holiday, where you're doing loads of little activities and you're constantly active and doing something, or you go on a relaxing one where you just sort of relax, at a beach, relaxing, sunbathing, maybe going out to a couple of fancy restaurants. And I definitely prefer that one. And that's effectively what I'm doing at home. At least in my opinion. If you control another mech, deal. No, I don't control another mech. So instead, I'm going to stealthily have a 4/5. Ooh. Not useful. In fact, you can make an argument I should have made 2 bodies. That argument's invalid because I don't believe in it. But he's just going to re-up this Divine Shield, isn't he? I mean, it'd be weird if he didn't re-up the Divine Shield, if I'm being honest. That's a cool little thing. It's like a guy playing a guitar, and then the embodiment of it. That's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna kill that in particular. Screw that guy in particular, and I guess all of you guys can take a couple damage. I hit you. I can't believe that didn't kill everything. I kind of just assumed it would. And didn't really think about much after it. Is this dude fighting an old god? Tiny World Breaker is an insane name. Because they don't really fit together. Like tiny, so you assume it's like, not probably that strong. And then it's World Breaker. Like what? Boom. Double boom him. Hit that 2-1, please. Course. I mean, it was a 50-50 shot, and I'm not wasting an execute on that, right? It's just a 2-1. I've taken 2 damage before. It's fine. It only hurts a little. How much attack do you have? 5. Thank you. I mean, they're never gonna go for that dude. No one ever doesn't go face. Have you noticed that? Yeah, hit him with another bomb. There must be a couple of bombs in there at this point. Ziliax, I need you. Ziliax, my boy. None of you are Ziliax. Take this. And take this. Yeah, get another one. Hit for 4. Yeah, I doubt you can do 9 damage with 8 mana and nothing on the board. I have the strength of a hurricane? Thanks, mate. You have the strength of a typhoon. They're effectively the same thing, but it also means that I'm being nice to you. Oh, you do have 3 damage at hand. No, you only have 2 damage in hand. Oh. Okay. Your plan is hope that I don't kill you or find a way in which I can heal, but this'll give me a heal and taunt. I probably should have gone with this strategy first. Quick check to see if it would have saved me. Nah, it wouldn't have saved me. Am I dead? Very probably. Hit that dude in the face. Hit him like this. Execute him. I'm not dead. I win. I win. I win. I win. Son of a Stormling. Yes. What a way to end. What an absolute way to end. I hope it didn't sound horrendous. And I'm not going to act as if this isn't going to be an instant fix. But what I will say is, I've been JD Moss. That over there has been my lovely cat Winston. And I hope you've had a great time. I've had a great time. I really like that deck actually. I'm going to play that a lot more off stream probably. Next week on Monday, I'm setting it now. I don't normally set it in now. It's either RoboQuest or we'll do the MTG draft. Maybe both if we decide that like the MTG draft, like I insta lose the first 3 and it only lasts like half an hour. Then we'll do both. Anyway, I hope everyone's had a good time. I'm gonna love you and I'm gonna leave you. How do I do that thing? Bye.